Hello student. Today we are going to start a new chapter which is force, work and energy. Sorry for delay student. I am some busy in other work, so there is a delay in loading video. Anyways, now we are going to start a new chapter, force, work and energy. This is firstly we know about force. Force is a pull or push acting upon an object. Force is a pull or push acting upon an object. Pull means to move something toward us. To move something toward us. And push means to move far something from us. Okay, these two work, pull and push, is done by applying force. Most of the action, these two are the action. You know the what is action? Action are the doing anything. If we do anything, then we do action. So most of the action that we perform in our daily life involve pulling and pushing. Most of the work involve these two things. All work involve pulling and pushing, and both are performed by applying force. Performed by applying force. Okay, in this chapter we'll learn about different type of force and different types of energy. Okay, now you understand now what is force? Okay, types of forces. There are different type of forces. First is your frictional force. What is frictional force? When two surfaces are come in contact with each other, they exert force of friction on each other. Okay, when two surfaces, any surfaces, comes in contact with each other, they exert the force such as when we play football, then two surfaces are one is your ball and one is your ball and one is your foot, which apply force on ball to move the ball. Two surfaces are ball and football. Both are come in the contact with each other. Then the person applying a force on the ball in order to move it, the ball will roll for some time, the ball will roll for some time and stop. This stop is due to a force. This stop is due to a force which is called frictional force. Which is called frictional force. If frictional force is not present, then anything starts to move would never stop. Anything starts to move will never stop. If not present, thus frictional force is the force which help to stop a moving object. One thing is note, if we apply force to anything, it starts to move. To move anything, we apply a force. Okay. Thus, the frictional force is the force which helps to stop a moving object. Without it, a moving object never stop. Okay. The tire of vehicle, you can see in vehicle, the tire of vehicle have grooves which increases the friction. Grooves in the tire is for frictional force. Hence, the vehicle can move easily on the road. Okay. Now, second is your gravitational force. Gravitational force, the force of center of the earth. The earth have a center which have a heavy force which attract anything in our earth, which attract toward it anything present in the earth. So everything is always fall below when we throw it upward. Mean toward the center of earth. The center of earth attract everything toward it. The center of earth attract everything toward it. as Newton said that the fruit always fall downward on their own. All this happen due to gravity. Understood the student? Any problem? Not any problem now? Now third is your magnetic force. Magnetic force. Magnetic force is the force exists around the magnet. What is magnet? Magnet is a object have force of attraction to attract some special metal like iron, nickel, cobalt, and the force present in the magnet is called magnetic force. If you keep an iron nail near a magnet, this is your magnet, the iron nail get attracted toward the magnet. This is your magnetic force. Due to your magnetic force means your iron nail starts to move toward magnet. Okay, now last is your electrostatic force of attraction. See student, if we rub anything on a dry surface, then if we rub anything on dry surface, it develop a type of force of attraction, and this type of force of attraction is called electrostatic force of attraction, and it attracted toward something. Due to this force of attraction, the object starts to attract toward something. You can easily understand it by an example. If you rub a comb on your rub the comb through the dry hair and then hold it to teeny pieces of paper, then what happened? The piece of paper is attracted toward the comb. Thus the comb, due to rubbing, develop a force of attraction which attract the pieces of paper, and this force of attraction is your electrostatic force. In similar way, if you rub the balloon on the hair and stick it on the wall, what you see? It get sticked. Balloon get sticked because the balloon develop a force of attraction due to rubbing on the hair, and this force of attraction is your electrostatics force. Okay student, now you can understand all the type of force of attraction: frictional force, gravitational force, magnetic force, and your electrostatic force. This is all about your types of force for grade 5. Okay, now further you study in higher classes. I am ending the class now. In next class we'll learn about the work and the energy. Okay, if you like my video and way of teaching, please student subscribe by pressing bell icon, and if you like it then press the button of like. Okay, goodbye student.